Yo, what's up, peoples? We are back, and I want to say one thing before we get. Actually, this is gonna be part of it, right? I just want to say one thing. New York about to join the Gotham game. We about to see New York, a team that hasn't won an NBA final since the '70s. We, I told y'all that if the New York Knicks won the NBA Finals, the Cowboys have a chance. I told y'all. Now, do I actually believe that the Cowboys will win the Super Bowl? Probably not, But, I'm at the point where I'm just like, I just accept it. I just make these kind of jokes for fun. I don't actually mean these jokes at all. Um, but yeah, no, 3-1. It should have been 2-2. It really should have been 2-2. This is a series that should be 2-2 right now. If the Spurs didn't absolutely sell in the second half. Oh yeah. Everybody blamed De'Aaron Fox. Everybody blamed De'Aaron Fox. Like Victor Wembanyama wasn't shooting tour dates in the second half. Like he didn't miss free throws in the second. He didn't play absolutely trash in the second half. But yes, let's blame De'Aaron Fox. Let's only blame De'Aaron Fox. This is kind of crazy to me because all I've seen is people blame De'Aaron Fox, and that shows me a lack of ball knowledge. Because if you're out here blaming De'Aaron Fox, oh yeah, he didn't hold the ball. I understand that, but he doesn't have to do that if the Spurs don't sell the lead. If Wemby shoots better efficiency, and here's the thing about Wemby, right? On multiple occasions, I've seen him be matched up against a small defender, and he pulls up for a shot. You are 7'5", man. Put a shoulder in him. But you big and bad. You want to elbow Nas Reed in the neck, and you want to Jalen Brunson in the back of the head. Oh, but when you're getting guarded by Jose Alvarado, you don't want to put a boom. You don't want to put a shoulder in him. Man, that's soft. And I get it, you lanky, but you are 7'5". Put a body on him, boy. You got a size advantage. Put a shoulder in their chest. Make them feel you. Be aggressive. Oh my goodness. Yo, you're getting babied by Jose Alvarado. Cause you can't put a 7'5" for what? For some reason. No, I'm not saying that as in general, but in certain situations, he's 7'5" for what reason, man? Put a shoulder in and a boom, boom, boom. Make him feel you, cause you want to be act all big and bad. Want to Jalen Brunson in the back of the head. You better be lucky, and eject you, and suspend you for this game. You better be lucky. And you want to do all that. So you can't put his shoulder in them? Soft. But it be fake demons, I swear. They fake tough. So they be fake tough, man. If you gonna smack him in the back of the head, but you can't put a shoulder into Jose Alvarado, man. Don't talk to me. Wemby has not played good this series. Barely anyone in this series has played good for the Spurs. That's not like Dylan Harper. There's like one person on the Spurs that's played good like almost every game, I feel like. And that's a problem. Because they've had 3 games that they could win. It could very easily be 3-1 Spurs right now, right? But obviously, like I said, it's not. And one thing I've seen in each of these games is that the Spurs will always have a great first quarter. They have a great first quarter, but the second quarter will be absolutely dog. Will be absolutely dog water for them. Right? But this game, obviously, it was, much different, and they actually ended up having a really good game. They actually had a really good three quarters, but the fourth quarter, the third and fourth quarter, no, I mean not the third quarter, but the fourth quarter was absolutely trash. Obviously. But that's neither here nor there. Spurs, step up. De'Aaron Fox, you're not allowed, and you're not being allowed back into the facility. Victor Wembanyama, you are not allowed back into the facility. And one more thing about Victor, right? On the final play of the game, right? Why is your 7'5" butt ass? Why is your 7'5" ass not in the motherfucking paint, nigga? Get in the paint. Get in the paint. Get in. You are 7'5", the tallest person in the game. Get yourself in the. That's how I know you. That's how I know you're a fake demon. Cause as the tallest player in the game, I understand you wanna make. I understand that you wanna make this. You wanna make Brunson's shot because you already know the shot's gonna go to Brunson. We all know the shot was going to Brunson. We all knew that, right? I understand that as in Wemby's eyes, you wanna in this person's eyes, you wanna make the shot as hard as possible for Brunson, right? But at the same time, though, Victor, you are 7'5". Get in the paint. Get in the paint. Now, I will say, though, that De'Aaron Fox, De'Aaron Fox, why are you turning your back to OJ Anunoby? It's not even a De'Aaron Fox thing. It's more so just in general thing. Like, why are you putting your back? Say, hey, camera, hey, chat, hey, viewers. You are the inbounder. I'm the person that's supposed to be guarding the inbounder. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, hold on. Let me guard this person. What? He bounced. He hit the ball off my back. Oh, crap. Well, now he's got a free lane because I have my back towards him. Listen. But yeah, let's turn our backs, and then the three people that were there in position, right? I think they had good position. I'll say this: they had good position, right? They had good position, right? But they're not expecting. I don't think they're expecting OG. So I'm gonna put some of the blame on them as well because there's no way. Like y'all see the ball go up, y'all should immediately attack the ball, right? So I will say though that it's on everyone in that Spurs locker room. It's on everybody. Now, will some people get more blame than others? Absolutely, and that's deserved. But in general, the Spurs as an organization should get blamed. The coaches should get blamed as well. Cause that's some bull. But great job for the Knicks. Y'all played phenomenal in the last two quarters. Y'all stuck with it. Y'all got MSG on your side. MSG when MSG gets rowdy, man, they get right. It's one of the hardest places to play, especially when they get going. So y'all weathered this storm. Y'all came back. Great job. Spurs, it's over for y'all. It is really over for y'all. You got the Golden Knights and the Hurricanes. Man. The Golden Knights and Hurricanes have played one. What's hold on. Okay, it's a 2-2 series. Just like the just this I think this is they've gone into a couple of. Okay, they won. So the Golden Knights won in overtime one time. Hurricanes won in overtime one time. So yeah, I'm not really sure who's gonna win. This seems like this is seemed like a really even game, really even serious for me because I'm not much of a hockey watcher, right? So I'm not sure about these teams. There's my I've never watched a single game of the regular season because it wasn't that easy for me to watch the regular season stuff. But I've been keeping up with the postseason stuff as much as I possibly can, and so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But I really enjoyed this series. I thought I've really enjoyed it. There's been a lot of crazy goals, like reflecting off of body parts and like ricocheting off of, like the goal post and everything, and it's been a really entertaining series. And I can say like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna start paying attention more to hockey because I've enjoyed it. Like I would consider myself a what is it? I would consider myself a hockey fan, at least somewhat of a hockey fan. I'm not sports, not just like a fan of a certain team, just in general. I've enjoyed it. I really like it. It's very hard hitting, and for me, I'm very aggressive. When I play sports, I'm very aggressive. Like I'm like if I'm playing basketball, I'm putting my chest into somebody, man. If I'm playing football, I may not know, So, hockey does seem like my kind of sport because I really love the physicality of sports. You know what I mean? And I may not know how to ice skate, but man, some of the boomsticks they be laying down, man. Ooh, ooh. Oh my goodness, man. That song, nasty, boy. They some tight nasty, man. So, yeah. So then we have softball. The Longhorns versus the Red Raiders. This was game 2 of their best of 3, and I thought the Red Raiders would have actually won this game. I thought it would have gone to a game 3. I was very disappointed that it didn't. The Longhorns won 4-1. So I was kind of disappointed at that. I was kind of disappointed in how like the Red Raiders went out. I'm like, oh, this is a good team in softball. I thought they were gonna do a whole lot better. But yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about in that. We have the Fever and Liberty up next, and pretty much. Like the Liberty, like I watched like the first half of it. I didn't really get to see much of it, but I did see that the Fever did go into half up 40-37 with the Liberty. The Fever would expand on the lead a little bit, going up by double digits at some points in the third quarter, and they would maintain that third quarter lead. But a 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds by the Liberty has it down to a 3-point game, 57-54. And then the fourth quarter was where everything changed, and the Liberty would eventually then take the lead and expand on it, win 83-75. And I think I've said this multiple times, like you never want to have a good team, stay within range of winning. Especially in a sport where momentum is everything. Well, I feel like that's how, not really how all sports are, but like sports like baseball, like sports like basketball and football, like those are where momentum is everything. Like baseball, basketball, softball, baseball, softball, basketball, and football. Those are sports where momentum is everything. Like if one side gets hot, you know what I mean? If one team gets hot, can the other team weather that storm? And I think we've seen that a lot with in the NBA Finals with the Knicks. They've gotten hot, and the Spurs just have never been able to stop them. I think this was the exact same case with the Liberty, and the Liberty getting hot in the fourth quarter. The Fever never really able to stop them. So yeah, then we have another Fever game. It's the Fever versus Mystics. Now this is the first time I'm watching a Mystics game. I have YouTube TV, and normally before I had YouTube TV, I would be able to pull up Mystics games on like the Washington Sports Network, right? For cable, because we had cable at one point. So I was able to watch them, but now that we've gone away from cable and gone to YouTube TV, I've not been able to watch them. So this is my first time watching the Mystics. I thought this was a really good game. I did get to see the second half of it, and when I started watching, the Fever were coming out half a double-digit lead. But in the third quarter would be where the Mystics would cut down the lead. They, the whatever arena they're in, the Mystics, they were really able to cut down the lead. They were able to like even take the lead at one point. I think they took the lead a couple of times. It was a very close fourth quarter. And it really went down. It went down to the last shot where it was an inbound play, and Caitlin Clark, she's like all the way over to the left, right? So like, she's like, so say the inbounder is right here, right? And where you're at, where I have set on my iPad, is like where Caitlin Clark is, right? So she's all the way over here. I forgot who went for like the interception, but like it looked like it was like they read that, like it was like a cornerback reading the quarterback's odds, but they mistimed it. They went past. Caitlin Clark gets a wide open shot. She said, "No OT tonight." Ball game, 78-76, and that's obviously just how it really goes in sports. Like you jump the play. You think you mistime it by like a half a second, because if the person, I forgot who it was, but if they just timed it by like if they were just like a half second slower, that's a steal and that's game, honestly. Like I think that's ball game. You know what I mean? So yeah. We have Guardians and we have Rangers. Guardians pretty much blew out the Rangers. And they win 6-0. And then that's really about it. Like, I didn't really have much to talk about. Majority of my time I want to spend on just talking about the Spurs and the Knicks, because I thought that was like crazy to me. Yeah. Next week, we're gonna be talking about who won the NBA Finals more than likely. So until then, I'm Chase Gillens. This is Ball, and I'll see you next week, people. If the Knicks win, pray.